Hey guys, it's Jordan again, just talking about how supply chain management killed Target Canada. So, in summary, Target's supply chain management failure gives us a look at what can happen when business doesn't have an effective supply chain. It ends in bankruptcy and closure of businesses. Introduction. Target's one of the most successful merchandising retailers and powerful brand imaging in the world. Target, like other major retailers like Walmart, wants to expand globally. They acquired 189 locations in Canada. They first Canadian Target was opened in 2013. This was highly anticipated by consumers, but it failed miserably. It filed for bankruptcy on January 15th, 2015. How important was supply chain management for Target Canada? Supply chain management was the undoing of Target Canada. If supply chain management had been implemented correctly from the start, then most of these problems that led to the downfall of this Target Canada could have been avoided. The suppliers were shipping too little and then too much to the stores that were unable to properly manage inventory. The software had to be modified to multiple measurement systems and currencies, and then it was no easy feat. Target basically rushed this project into the ground, and by ignoring key process steps, bankrupted its efforts. Problem Target Canada prevented it from becoming a successful retailer. The problems that Target Canada faced included product management, information computation failures, distribution center management, retail checkout, transaction processing failures, currency exchanges, metric system exchanges, inventory management, product dimension, lack of employee experience, time constraints, tariff issues, overseas bordering, missing information, typos, flaws in supply chain software, manual importing of massive amounts of data, inexperienced merchandising assistants, ineffective data for forecasting software. So you can see this is a lot of missteps, and I'll keep going on. Incorrect operational assumptions, faulty point of sale systems, and a corrupt auto replenishment system. The management problems were based on the rushing to switch from one system to another. Inventory and supply chain management was insufficient to meet the needs of startup stores. The technology was inconsistent and corrupt. The organization was rushed in an experienced field. How much of Target Canada's problems were technological based? The system software purchase did not communicate well with SAP. This software was named JDA. It's a sophisticated, highly regarded system for supply chain forecasting and replenishment. It typically requires years for historical data before it can become accurate for sales forecasts. Lacking such data to feed the system, Target's buying team instead used widely optimistic projections, which assumed Canada's stores' sales from the start would be as high as operational stores in the U.S., even though Target Canada was not yet well established. Added on to the POS system was not probably working. Terminals for cash payments took too long to boot up and sometimes froze, items wouldn't scan. Self-checkout stations gave incorrect change. The POS system would not provide the correct prices. Was management responsible for Target Canada's problems? Yes, I believe its management was the problem. Technology was definitely a key factor. but key business management measures were not taken and ignored. A combination of inexperienced staff, rushing expansion, data had to be converted, but took years to do so, so they just winged it basically. And products and inventory were not being properly managed to start with. It was a messy situation. The supply chain was largely neglected from the beginning of the project. It was set up for failure. What things should Target Canada have done differently to be successful? Management should have allowed more time for implementation of the new enterprise planning system. They shouldn't have rushed to build 3 new expensive distribution centers before they had appropriate and adequate systems in place to handle the differences in measures, prices, and other considerations. They should have more adequately addressed how much organization changes were required between the US and Canada. What way can ERP be beneficial to a business? Efficiency, integrated information, reporting, customer service, and security. With efficiency, an ERP system eliminates repetitive processes and greatly reduces the need for manually entering information. The system will also streamline business processes and make it easier and more efficient for companies to collect data. Integrated information. Instead of having data distributed through a number of separate databases, all information is now stored in a single location. Data is also kept consistent and up to date. Reporting. ERP software helps make reporting easier and more customizable. With improved reporting capabilities, your company can respond to complex data requests more easily. Users can also run their own reports without relying on help from IT. Customer service. It's easier to provide high quality customer service using an ERP system. Sales and customer service people can interact with customers better and improve relationships with them through faster, more accurate access to customers' information and history. Security. A new system will improve the accuracy, consistency, and security of data. Restrictions to that data can also be enhanced. Conclusion. Rushing big corporation moves such as global expansion should be handled with time, thoughts, and planning. This is nothing to rush into. This shows how careless the management was. I'm surprised they're so successful in the US after this incident. I think since they were already a successful business in the US, they figured, hey, the same business model might work in Canada. Wrong, it's a different country. Just careless, honestly, without planning. This is where it went wrong. I'm stunned management didn't catch this. As a result, they lost billions. It's pretty sad, to be honest. Thank you for watching my presentation, and have a good day.